Anand L is the poet of the middle class. Over 11 years and more than a dozen films, the filmmaker has established himself as an artist who tells real stories about real people. In films that he's directed, like Tanu Weds Manu and its sequel Tanu Weds Manu Returns, or films that he's produced, like Shubh Mangal Savdan and Man Marziyan, Anand has created compelling worlds that are gripping and entertaining without being flashy or falsely glamorous. In this edition of Perfect Strokes, he tells us about the importance of flaws, why a director needs to be honest, and how to make the mundane magical.
My films have got a lot of middle class and small town in it because this is what I am. I am a middle class boy. So it's very easier at the same time real for me to extract characters and extract story from that middle class. That's the reason I always say that मैं बड़ी मुश्किल से अपने आप को director बोल पाता हूँ. And it will take me, I think, another decade if I work right. I will call myself छोटा सा filmmaker. So that's the difference for me. A director who's just picking up a small world around him and making a story out of it. Because my roots are I belong to that middle class and I'm able to understand that better. I'm just picking stories from there and making a world around it and saying कि यार ये मैं हूँ और ये मेरी कहानी है. One thing that I'm very loyal to my story. Second, I'm very honest when I'm talking about those people. I'm not striving to make a flawless film because I don't believe in it. I always feel that flaws are so beautiful, that is so human. So maybe if I look back, that's what I have done fearlessly, that I've moved ahead with characters which are not flawless and still very exciting. So I think for my audience what has worked is that realism and something which is they can own it and say कि यार थोड़ी तनु मेरे अंदर है, थोड़ा कुंदन कहीं ना कहीं मैं हूँ. So I think that is working for me and these are the characters where I feel I've kept it away from जो हमारे अंदर otherwise बहुत भरा होता है middle class में, that is boredom. So these are the characters which I feel कि जब हम अगर अपनी audience तक लेके जाते हैं, they feel somewhere that Tanu, which is hidden inside them for those ages, have come out and they have seen it on the screen. These characters actually, it's been written by my writer Himanshu. Again, I'll say for me, there are so many lives जो मैं नहीं जी पाया हूँ. So I try to live through my characters. Trust me, when I was making Tanu Weds Manu, when I was dealing with that story, Manu तो मेरे अंदर बहुत था. Actually, I was really fighting hard to be Tanu while making the film because I was never that how to say smart, edgy. So that is one reason where whether it is now when I say about Ranjana Kundan falling in love like this and going all out and with all his flaws and all his mistakes, he was a great lover for me. And I think the crux is fearless. What audience are liking right now and this so middle class small town stories is the boldness, is that fearlessness with which these characters are coming and telling their stories. Somewhere that is what I feel audience are liking more, and it's just killing that boredom which is around them at that point of time. So उनको वो characters देख के ये feel आ रही है कि we can be like them. No, I don't think so. That's what I said, that slowly and steadily I'm taking those steps and telling the stories which are, as I said, Ranjana was my small baby step from director to a filmmaker, where I said, let me come out and deal with a story which has to do, which is a tragedy and has to deal with death. I wanted to do that. That's not real me. I'm so scared that how will I react and how will I express myself when I go to any funeral. So I think that film was very important for me as a director to grow and understand life in a better way. I think this is how I'm slowly and steadily growing now. Working on Zero is another leap for me, and what how I calculate is that is it me? Yeah, it is, but there is it is an extended version of me. The story will require me to grow, read, feel little more than what I am. So this is what I'm doing, and slowly and steadily I'm reaching to a point where I can say कि हाँ, films have given me growth, you know. So this is my path, how I'm moving. The sequel happened after 4 years of the original film. So those 4 years were very crucial for me, and in those 4 years I made Ranjana. So, and I was actually waiting for those 4 years to happen to me. And if I would have made Tanu Adds Manu Returns exactly after Tanu, I don't think I would have been able to pull off this story. And those 4 years were crucial for me, crucial for Kangana, crucial for Maddie, and same way for Himanshu as a writer. And I think that actually worked brilliantly for us, because हमारी लाइफ में रांझना हुई, कंगना की लाइफ में क्वीन, and Maddie had a sabbatical. So somewhere I feel that those 4 years actually and 4 years of my audience also, the growth of my audience also. So everything was reflecting very well when I was going for returns, and we were better people or better storytellers when we met again for returns. So I always feel that returns is a difficult story to bring it on the celluloid. But yeah, those 4 years, and I treat it as a graduation. According to me, the most important quality that director should have is honesty, and I can say for myself, I'm surviving on that. Like, I'll speak for myself. I love to live with one story at a time. I've never worked on 3 stories and said कि इनमें से जो मुझे feel होगा मैं फिर बनाऊंगा. Never. I've started on one and finished it. Fall in love with the story and stay with it. Don't rush. I always, when I'm finishing my film, I'm the most depressed man at that point of time, because I know that this story won't come back to me. Once I'm done with it, it won't be part of my life.